Dr. Zenbyss had spent 3 centuries perfecting the art of technological superiority. As chief science officer aboard the hegemony research vessel Enlightened Progress, her crystalline neural matrix processed data at speeds that made quantum computers seem sluggish. Today, she stood in the ship's pristine laboratory, examining what the humans laughingly called their space program, contributions to the Joint Galactic Research Initiative. "This cannot be serious," she announced to her assembled team, her harmonious voice resonating through the chamber's perfect acoustics. The human equipment spread across her sterile workbenches looked like museum pieces, metal tanks connected by pipes, mechanical gauges with analog readouts, and what appeared to be a glorified campfire burner. Beside her, Dr. Kortsin of the Cybernetic Collective interfaced directly with his quantum analysis nodes. "The humans claim this rocket engine can achieve greater efficiency than our plasma drives. The mathematical impossibility is insulting." Through the laboratory's transparent aluminum walls, they could observe the joint testing facility where human engineer Sarah Mitchell was assembling her contribution to the project. Her primitive, chemical rocket sat beside the aliens' technological marvels, antimatter containment systems, zero-point energy extractors, and dimensional fold drives that bent spacetime itself. "Look at her tools," scoffed Dr. Yathal, an ancient Etherian whose consciousness spanned multiple dimensions. "Wrenches, screwdrivers, and what appears to be adhesive tape. We're conducting experiments at the edge of known physics, and she's brought hardware store supplies." The testing began with the alien's most advanced propulsion system, an antimatter drive that converted matter directly into energy with 99.7% efficiency. The sleek engine hummed with contained power, its exotic matter containment fields visible as ripples in spacetime. Sensor readings showed perfect performance across all metrics. "Observe true technological advancement," Dr. Zenbyss declared smugly. Sarah Mitchell's turn arrived with considerably less fanfare. Her chemical rocket looked absurdly simple, a metal cylinder with plumbing connections and mechanical valves. No exotic matter, no quantum fields, no dimensional manipulation. Just controlled explosions pushing mass in one direction. "The theoretical efficiency is laughable," Dr. Kortsin calculated aloud. "Chemical bonds release perhaps 1/millionth the energy of antimatter annihilation. And yet," Sarah said cheerfully, igniting her engine, "it works every single time." The chemical rocket roared to life with primitive fury, its exhaust flame painting the test chamber in brilliant orange. The thrust readings climbed steadily, matching the antimatter drive's output despite its supposedly inferior technology. Dr. Zenbyss checked her instruments twice. "Impossible. The energy output cannot equal our antimatter system." "It doesn't," Sarah agreed. "It exceeds it." The human engine continued burning, its thrust remaining constant, while the alien sophisticated drives began displaying warning indicators. The antimatter system's exotic matter containment flickered. The zero-point extractor's dimensional interface destabilized. One by one, the advanced alien technologies encountered problems their creators had never anticipated. "Environmental interference," Dr. Yathal announced hastily. "Cosmic radiation, gravitational anomalies, quantum fluctuations. These primitive conditions are disrupting our refined systems." Sarah nodded sympathetically, while her chemical rocket burned steadily on. "Yeah, space is pretty rough. That's why we build our stuff to work in space, not in laboratory conditions." As the test continued, the pattern became undeniable. The aliens' advanced technologies, optimized for perfect theoretical conditions, crumbled when faced with the harsh realities of actual spaceflight. Cosmic rays corrupted their quantum processors. Magnetic fields disrupted their exotic matter containment. Temperature variations caused their precision systems to fail. Meanwhile, Sarah's primitive rocket continued operating flawlessly. Its metal construction shrugged off radiation. Its mechanical systems ignored electromagnetic interference. Its chemical processes remained stable across temperature ranges that would freeze or melt more sophisticated components. "I don't understand," Dr. Zenbyss whispered, as her third-generation antimatter drive shut down with cascade failures. "Our technology is centuries ahead of yours." Sarah shut down her engine and began her post-test inspection with basic visual checks and handheld instruments. "Your technology is incredibly advanced," she agreed, "but it's optimized for working perfectly in perfect conditions. Our stuff is optimized for working adequately in terrible conditions." She gestured at the test chamber, with its radiation, temperature swings, vibration, and electromagnetic chaos. "Space isn't a laboratory. It's trying to kill everything in it, all the time. So we build things that are too stubborn to die." Dr. Corsen's cybernetic implants struggled to process this philosophy. But the inefficiency, the crude materials, the primitive control systems work when they need to, Sarah finished. "Every time. Under any conditions. Our Mars rovers were designed to last 90 days and operated for 15 years. Our Voyager probes are still talking to us after 50 years in interstellar space. We don't build the most elegant solutions, we build the most reliable ones." The alien research team stood in stunned silence, their perfect technologies lying dormant around them, while Sarah's chemical rocket cooled peacefully, ready for another test cycle. "Sometimes," Sarah added, packing her primitive tools, "the most advanced technology is the one that actually works when you need it." Dr. Zenbyss stared at her instruments, realizing that humanity hadn't achieved technological advancement through sophistication. They had achieved it through ruthless practicality born from surviving on a world that never stopped trying to kill them.